The Comlite LAN 4000 software is fully customizable to accommodate the wide variety of medical specialty practices who use our software. In this example, this is labeled for a 2-exam room optometry office with 1 doctor. When the software is installed, they will go into the setup mode on our administrative station and choose what they want the station to look like throughout the office. The station panel allows us to pick a name for each station, decide if we want it to pop up when a new light lights up automatically or not. We can make it 50% see-through so it's completely out of the way, even though it's still visible. And we can decide if we want the chime on or off on a station-by-station basis. The Screen tab is used to decide what we want the panel to look like with numbers of lights and buttons. In this example, we've chosen a 3x4. Patient sequencing allows us to set up lights to direct the doctor to the next room they're supposed to go to, allow the staff to see where the doctor is, and when they page tech or optical, let them know which room they're being paged to. There are different chime types depending on your function in the office. Chime 2 is the chime for optical, and it will sound when a light lights up that is appropriate to them. And chime 5 is the chime for the doctor. It will sound when a light lights up that is appropriate for the doctor, and so on and so forth. We also have timing functions. We have down timers that are used in this case to time dilations for patients. And we have up timers that are used to time things such as a full exam, a tech workup, or maybe just the exact doctor's exam time, and those can be reviewed later to see what the average times are for the respective categories. The button tab is used to label the lights, change light colors. You can just click on a different color and change the color of the light. We have a little hint field here that will tell us what the light means when you hover over it with the mouse cursor. The text tab is used to pre-store all your text messages that you use all the time, so the common ones you don't have to type every time, you simply click on the message and hit send. The timer messages are the things that we are going to be timing with our up timers. We can time full exams, doctor exam, full workup, visual field, or if we wanted to time an OCT test, we could put that on our drop list as well. From a usage standpoint, if the day is just starting and they put the patient in room 1 for the doctor's first patient, they'll light 1. It's going to start to flash automatically because we're in sequencing. They'll hit the timing button below it, and we're going to time the full exam time, which means the amount of time that patient spends in the room from when they were put there till when they're taken from the room. Next thing that may happen is the next patient's put in room 2 for the doctor, and that will light up solid so the doctor can see he's got another patient waiting in room 2 while he's in that closed door room 1. The patient light, when it lights up, indicates that there are patients waiting up front to be taken back to a room. So the doctor starts to get a visual representation of how many patients are in the queue. By changing the color of this light, that may indicate that there are now 2 patients waiting up front, and so on and so forth. So this helps the doctor better manage the conversations in that closed door room in room 1 because he can see how many patients are waiting in their queue. If they're ready for the handoff, they'll go ahead and click on the OPT light. That's going to sound the chime for the opticians. They'll see that they're needed in room 1. They turn their light out. They show up in room 1, they get their instructions, and they take the patient to the dispensary. On the way out the door, the doctor turns that light out. They can now turn this light out and record the time. And the doctor shows up in room 2, and this time we're going to time the doctor's exam time, how long the doctor actually was FaceTime with the patient. The staff sees that this light is out, and they know they can take one of those patients from the front and put them into room 1. This prevents staff from walking around the office just to see if a room has a patient in it or not. The dilation timers, you click on dilate, and I can set the timer for however long I need to. Let's say it's 20 minutes. You can actually type the patient name and hit OK. This is going to start counting down from 20 minutes, and that timer is available in every computer in the office that has Comlite installed on it. And if you notice, if you hover over that, it tells you the name of the patient who's dilating. If I need to page a tech, I just click on the tech light, or if I want the tech for a specific function, I can click on that function. And that will sound the text chime, and they know, in this case, that you're heading to room 2 to do an OCT. To use our text capabilities, you click on the text button. It opens up our text interface. The preset messages are in the drop-down window, and you simply pick the message you want. I tell them what phone line to pick up, and I know the doc is in exam room 2. I click on exam 2, and I hit send. The outgoing messages show up in the bottom panel. If I had an incoming message, I'll send a message to myself and post it. Incoming messages show up with the time, the name of the station sent it, and the message. You can hit the clear button and it will clear all the messages from incoming and out panels to free up your space.